Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mason and today we're doing a walk around video on this 2014 Mitsubishi Triton GLX-R. Now if you do know much about the range, the GLX-R was the top of the line of that year, so you do get a lot of features in this model. We will touch on exactly what that is as well as the condition of this car itself. Now starting off at that front end, you do note that it does come with the nudge bar fitted in the front there. Now that isn't going to provide you with the safety of a bull bar, however it is sufficient for your everyday driving. Now you've got the Mitsubishi badging in the front there and that nice chrome finishes on the outside just to give it a bit of character. You've also got your fog lamps fitted and those nice big headlights which are going to give you a lot of visibility in the night. Coming across the driver's side of the car, now paintwork is pretty good. It is a black car, so you tend to notice a lot of things. However, this car actually presents quite well. Now I'm trying to be actually really picky here, but I can't fault the front end too much. It's actually pretty good for its age. So front end presents really well. Coming over to that first alloy there, nice multi-spoke design, no damage whatsoever on the rim itself, but you've got lots of tread remaining on those Bridgestone tires as well. Now got a little chrome little accent there which doesn't actually provide any functionality. On the lower models you probably have the the indicator lamp fitted there, but this just has a bit of detail. But you've also got the chrome side mirrors and door handles which are color match with the indicator lamp fitted in there, so that actually elevates the lamp for the other drivers on the road, but also clears up this quarter panel. Car does come fitted with side steps, which is going to help you get in and out of a car like this. And if I just open this up here and we take a look inside, you can see the car does come with your cloth seats, which do present exceptionally well for the age of the car. No damage, no wear or tear, no stains whatsoever, and carpet is in good condition with your rubber floor mats, which are for across the whole car. So if you do plan on using this for work or whatever it might be, very easy to maintain and keep clean. So you can see how nice this car presents. Now where people tend to get quite lazy and kick the door open, pretty minimal wear here, nothing too major, and a little bit of wear on the arm here where the grey is just peeling off a little bit, but nothing to be too worried about. Now the car does also come with tint, which is good to know, so you are going to save a bit of money there. We do all know the benefits of tint, so we do always highly recommend it, but again it adds to the whole black features of the car. Opening up the back of the car just so you can have a look. Seats again present really well. Looks like it's actually pretty much never been sat on, but the back seats present really well, quite clean, and you can see the rubber floor mats in there, which are the genuine Triton floor mats for that year. Now as we come across to the tub of the car, that second alloy, again the rim itself is completely unmarked, no damage at all whatsoever, and lots of tread on those tires. This car does come fitted with your factory sports bars and the soft tonneau cover, which is going to keep things private in the back, but it obviously isn't going to provide you with the same protection as getting a lid. But if you don't really keep anything too expensive or major in the back here, this is actually a very good alternative. Now if we open this up, you've also got that genuine Mitsubishi tub liner fitted in the back of this car, which is going to keep the paintwork nice and clean. And the tub liner itself presents really well. There's no damage to it, no cuts or anything made into it. So it has been maintained really well by the previous owner. Putting this back on, I'll put that on later. Chrome badging for your Mitsubishi Triton and GLX-R. There is a bit of scratching and scuffing here on the top, but again, it probably was used as a work vehicle, so nothing too major. Considering what it was probably used for, but just a little bit around the handle here, or the latch. Got your brake light fitted in there, and a reverse camera mounted just under here, which is going to help you park a vehicle like this. As we come across the back, tail lights nice and big and long, which is going to give you lots of visibility, especially for the other drivers. A few scratches on the back here, but again, nothing to be too worried about. That third alloy is completely unmarked, and generally this is a side that gets the most scratching and damage, so good to know, completely unmarked. And you can probably see through there, your spare wheel is mounted just under the back of the car there. Fuel filler cap is on the passenger side, which is the safe side, so if you do have to pull over in case of an emergency, you know you're going to be nice and safe from any oncoming traffic. Paintwork on this side again is pretty good, a few minor marks here and there, but it is a 6-year-old car. You do expect these minor things. There's nothing actually major damage, apart from probably this. I'd say is probably the most major damage on the car itself. Even that is not too bad. That fourth and final alloy is completely unmarked again. So you've got 4 unmarked rims. Your tires have plenty of tread on it. The paintwork of the car is pretty good considering its age. You've got the soft tonneau, the nudge bar, and the sports bars, as well as the tub liner and tint that's already fitted. So this car is pretty much ready to go as it is. So great deal here. Now what we'll do is actually pop the hood and take a look inside the car. Alright, taking a look inside the engine bay of the Triton, what we have here is Mitsubishi's 4-cylinder 2.5 litre turbo diesel motor. Now this is an older motor from the new updated 2.4 litre, so this is a 2.5 litre. It does come with a 5-speed manual gearbox, so really nice and smooth shifts between gears, nice long gears for towing and driving. Now this car itself has a 4-star ANCAP rating, so 6 airbags, plenty of safety for the passengers in the car, and this motor itself produces 131 kilowatts with 400 newton meters of torque, so again plenty of torque and power for all your towing needs. It is a diesel fuel tank with a 75 litre capacity. It does have a combined fuel consumption of 8.3 litres per 100 kilometers and an average fuel distance of about 904 kilometers off a full tank, depending on how you drive and whether you are towing. Taking a look inside the Triton GLX-R, now what we have on the driver's side door, fully automatic, sorry, not fully automatic, just automatic down for your driver's side window. The rest are just your standard power windows. Now above that is your window lock control as well, which is going to stop everyone from playing around with their windows in the back seat. Next to that, on your dash here is your stability control button and your power mirror controls. Now there is a little button to actually fold your side mirrors in if you do need to. However, you do have all the toggles to actually adjust and control. Left and right indicator on the stock, as well as your fog lamp controls and your headlights. They are just your standard controls, so you do have to control them manually yourself. And your left-hand indicator stock has your wipers and washers. The steering wheel is a nice leather stitched steering wheel, quite comfortable to actually hold and use. And on the right hand side are your cruise control settings, and the left hand side are your media controls for your head unit, volume, seek and mode for the different channels that you can run through your head unit. Below that are your Bluetooth connection controls, so call, reject, and your voice control for your mobile connect. Now coming over to the head unit itself is a very nice touchscreen head unit, which actually comes in with built-in navigation. So if I press this button, that'll take you back to the home, so you have your radio, CD, USB input, and your Bluetooth connect for your mobile phone, and navigation, which is inbuilt. And as you can see, we are at 20 to 32 Kangan drive, so come check us out when you have some time. Now the car does come with your standard controls for your AC, so fan speed, temperature, and your modes, and your vent controls just next to that. Below that is a bit of additional storage and a cigarette lighter. However, we don't encourage people to smoke in the cars. 2 blank spots if you did want to add maybe a driving light or a tow pack onto this car. And you also have a nice little control here, which in my opinion is probably one of the nicer features in this car. And if I pull that down, that'll show you that back window there, which actually fully opens and closes. So if you do get a canopy or something like that, it is a great feature. Or if you do want to take your pet with you on your daily rounds, you can do that. So it is a very nice feature, which is kind of unfortunate that they have removed that from the newer Tritons, but you do get the luxury of that in this model. Now behind that is your manual gear shifter. So as I said, it is a 5-speed, nice easy throws, quite long gears, and you've got your reverse in there. Now when I put it into reverse, you can see that reverse camera that does come in the model. It does have your sensor system, but you've got that reverse camera for you anyway. Now I'll put that into neutral. Next to that is your 4-wheel drive selector. So you've got 2 high, 4 high center diff lock, and your 4 low center diff lock. So all your 4-wheel drive settings there. 2 cup holders, a little bit of storage, maybe you want to keep some coins or whatever it might be. Nice center console armrest. Now there's 2 compartments. So the first is just a little shelf on top, and the second one is a deeper compartment with a little clicker here for your auxiliary input for your head unit, as well as a 12-volt input just here for any additional charging that you might be doing in the car. Close that up. Now I'll get the camera person to actually pan around the interior to show you the condition. Do have a mic up here as well. Now the roof lining is really clean. You've got a sunglass holder in there. All your lights will work just fine, and the roof lining, as I said, quite clean. The back seats are in excellent condition, probably never sat on from what I can see, but the car has been maintained really, really well by the previous owner. So this is a great steal that you got here. Now what we're going to do is actually jump outside and wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching the walk around video on this 2014 Triton GLX-R, and I hope this gave you a good representation as to the condition on the outside of the car, as well as the interior and some of the features that does come in this model. And I got to say, this car actually presents really well for its age, so you do have a great car here. Now in addition to that, I do highly recommend you take advantage of a premium mechanical protection plan. What that will offer you is 5 years extended protection on 181 electrical and mechanical components of this car, and it does also come with the added benefit of 10 years platinum roadside assistance nationwide. So great value in this service, so please speak to us about this, especially if you do plan on keeping this car for a while. Now in addition to that, please go check out our Google reviews. With over 1,100 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, kind of gives you the assurance you're dealing with the right people and the right kind of business for a good quality vehicle. Now, if you did have any additional questions, wanted to test drive it, or actually wanted to purchase it before you came in, the number to dial is 9907 0555. My name is Nathan, and thank you so much for watching.